Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Planet Zoo, and welcome back to a series where we are making a series of gardens. I recently purchased the grasslands pack and I was just playing around with the butterflies here. Today we're going to build a butterfly garden and a butterfly house. I'm just laying out the scaffolding for the paths and the garden here. To the right of the path is going to be the cactus garden as planned in the reflection episode, and to the left is going to be the butterfly garden. I tried to make them as random as possible. Here I liked the sharp angle which the paths made when joining, so I then did that a few more times with other paths. I use the classic large building blueprint for the butterfly house, and I add the walkthrough exhibits into the inside of it. I'm just making the walls and path transparent here. So now just painting the rest of the terrain in the butterfly house to be sand. Just making this butterfly house transparent walls as well. Just painting in the rest with sand. I was just adding the butterflies from the exhibit I already had to that crew exhibit, and now I'm just purchasing the ones for the other walkthrough exhibit. There should be 4 of each species of butterfly in each exhibit. I'm just making the null path so people can walk inside of the butterfly house. Just connecting it to the path here. Now just adding in all the additional layout features to the exhibits. I tried to cover up the outside of this door, but it didn't really work. I didn't find anything which fit, so we're just going to imagine there's very transparent glass there. I'm now just adding in more exhibits which I'm going to make transparent, and then these are just going to be butterflies flying in the distance, but these butterflies in those exhibits are going to be local to where these gardens are set. I'm now just making a palette for what plants we're going to use for the garden. I tried to go with pink and purple and orange, yellow and red. Now just making all the walls of the exhibits transparent. Now we're going to start on the gardens. So I'm just adding in this pink bush to some of the area, and then different variations of it as well. Now using this red bush to fill in this section of the garden, and I'm adding it to a few more sections as well. Just adding in a few trees, and I'm going to set myself a rule. I'm not going to add any more trees after this before the end of the video, so stick around to the end of the video to see if I do it. Just adding in these red purpley plants to the gardens. I'm just making this one in rows, similar to what we did in the walled gardens, to make it look like it was organised and planted. This is a bit of a weird episode because it's the first episode I have recorded the voiceover before I have recorded the next episode, so I'm as in the dark as to what we do in the next episode as you, but I presume we'll just be continuing the butterfly gardens because I didn't quite finish it by the end of this video. Just adding in these purple plants here. And just these pink bushes as well. Just using these Titan Arum. This is the only place I use them because I think they'll look a bit weird if I overuse them. Just adding in these small pink and purple flowers. I fill this whole area with them. I think this looks quite nice, especially when looking at it from the ground. Now just adding in these pinky orange flowers to this area. Just zoomed in slightly there so it was a bit more pixelated. Just using a range of different sizes of these flowers to fill the area. Now just adding in these pink bushes as well. Now just using these pink bushes over here to line this path here as well. Now just lining these flowers similar to what I did in the walled gardens and just earlier on, so, in this episode as well. I think it gives a nice effect of it being planted and organised, like I said earlier. Also, it just helps fill the space because I was kind of running out of ideas of variation of what I can do. Now just adding in these red bushes to fill in my space here. And I'm also going to add them to fill in this space here as well. Using these pinky orange flowers again here, and variation in size as well. Adding these pink bushes again here because I think they get all these types of plants go well together. From low angle, I'm really pleased with how this garden's going along. So I spend ages on this area here, adding all different sizes of this one flower, and then I realised I could have just copied it from the other section of the garden and it would have been much quicker. But I kinda didn't realise that. So then I do copy this bit to another area in a minute as well once I've finished. This is on something like times 12 speed as well. It took like half an hour just to do this one section because I wanted to get it just looking perfect. Now adding these purpley red bushes to fill in this section of the gardens here as well now. Now just adding in the archways so you can get through the hedge. I had to delete them twice because of the way I had built this, so I had to delete each section twice. Looking through the archway, it looks really good. I think helps bring the gardens together and link them, but there's also differentiation between the hedge from the types of plants we're using and the style of the gardens. This is what I was talking about. I'm just copying the whole of that area again and again. I think it fills in this space really well. I didn't place another tree, which is good. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and catch the episode next week where I might be continuing these gardens. Bye.